Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice? Greetings and welcome back to another Beetlejuice-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, Geycen Oliveira, and before we get into things, I just want to talk about a few things real quick. Yes, we're going to try the new Apple Fanta, the Haunted Apple Fanta, the collaboration that they're doing with the new Beetlejuice movie, which I hope they don't screw up because Beetlejuice in and of itself is one of the greatest movies of all time. I love Tim Burton, love Beetlejuice. But before we talk about that, I do want to talk about a few things. If you guys are loving the content that I'm creating, would you consider subscribing to the channel? It would be a huge help to me. Second of all, we do have a Patreon account. If you do want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, I believe it's right down here somewhere. If not, I will link it in the comments. Don't feel obligated. Just if you want to feel a little bit more integrated part of the Vodcast, take a look at the different tiers and see if there's something that might interest you. And the 28th, we are going to be releasing the Roast to 50. That's right. 3 of my best friends and I got together and they roasted the hell out of me. I think it's a great time. It's hilarious. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So the 28th of August is when that'll be coming out. And without further ado, let's try the new Fanta Haunted Apple promotion for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Do you guys like Beetlejuice? If you've never checked out Beetlejuice, it's definitely worth looking into. Tim Burton makes some great movies, some not so great movies too, but I've really enjoyed everything that he's put out most of his career. And Beetlejuice is definitely on the top of that list, I would have to say. Let's give it a smell, see if there's anything, some odd odoriferous emanations coming out of this bottle. Let's see if I can get the goddamn thing open. Okay, yeah, the whole thing came up. I hate when the whole cap comes off the bottom piece and the other. I don't know why, it just bugs me. Yeah, I smell a little bit of an apple, like almost like a candied apple or like a sour candy apple or something like that. But I think without actually tasting it, we're never going to know what it tastes like. So let's give it a whirl and see what we think here. It's tart but sweet. Definitely a hint of apple there. I'm not tasting any ghosts. Let me see if I can taste ghosts on the second swig. Yep, there's the ghost in it. Wow, that's a really good flavor. If you're into like apple, it's good. It's not overly done. And the nice thing about it too isn't that like artificial apple flavor. It's got like a really natural apple flavor. Like even after I've swallowed it and it's gone down into my belly, I can still taste like I had just bitten into an apple. It's very watery, but not in flavor. It's got that kind of after you've eaten an apple flavor in your mouth. Very good. Very interesting. I don't know what makes it a Beetlejuice collaboration exactly other than calling it Haunted Apple. Maybe in the movie at some point there's a haunted apple or something of the sort. But nonetheless, if I had to score this, I guess I'd give it a 7.5. It's pretty tasty. I don't really like soda. I don't drink a lot of soda. I only drink water and White Russians. And so when I get something like this, the sugar is a lot, but I do miss the carbonation terribly. I used to love soda because in the morning I would drink soda the first thing in the morning rather than brush my teeth because it felt like all the carbonation was just washing away all the crap that's been in my mouth overnight. Yes, and that's why I have terrible teeth, folks. We have got mountains of content coming out over the next few weeks to the point where I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep up with the amount of food that's been coming out. For a while over the summer, there was this lull where I couldn't find anything new. And all of a sudden, it's like fall came around or fall starting to come around and all the new fall flavors are coming out. The pumpkin spice Oreos have hit the shelves, so if you're looking for those, they are out there. September 9th, I believe it is, we have the new Coke and Oreo collaboration coming out, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I will be on here to review and demo it for you as soon as I get it in my grubby little hands. But if you guys are loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hitting that little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more Beetlejuicy together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Ooh-wee. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, The Vodcast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodcast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.